We are now going to create accounts to match the following chart of accounts. And so remember, when we were setting up our company, we opted to create our own chart of accounts. So now we have an opportunity to do so. To create accounts, go to chart of accounts. If you click just once will do, it will open up accounts. And you will see there the different categories of accounts: assets, liabilities, equity, revenue, and expense. We are going to create various new accounts under these subheadings. Now, if you look at your handout, you'll find that accounts are grouped in various ways. Some accounts are subgroup accounts. Some accounts are group accounts. Some accounts are just a subgroup total. Some accounts that we create are just a heading, so that they are not an actual account, it's just a heading of a section, right, of your chart of accounts. So there are different groups of accounts. And so what I want you to do is to make sure that you are very careful with the grouping of each account that you create. So if it's H, if it's a heading, then just go make sure that you group it accordingly. I'll be walking you through this so you shouldn't make a mistake. Now, to create a new account, navigate to the create command, which is the little book, the little open book, red in color. If you click on that, it will open the general ledger, and I want you to put the following information. So the first account in our chart of accounts is 1000. It's actually just a heading. I want you to go and put 1000. And then I want you to put in capital letters, current assets. The grouping is, it's a group heading. We're not given a GIFI code, so just leave that blank. I want you to save and create another. So in fact, this would save and close. I want us to just go and create another. So I want you to create the next one, which is 1050 test balance. And now you're just writing in sentence case. The grouping, if it has no grouping after the name of the account in brackets, then it means it's just a group account. You'll see here all other accounts unmarked are group accounts, so it's a group account. So test balance is group, and you'll find also that that grouping is the default grouping. So group account is automatically the default selection for the type of account. Create another, and bank. So the next one is 1080 tab bank colon checking account. It's a group account. Create another. The next account is 1200 1100 bank credit card. Create another. 1200 accounts receivable. It's a group account. Create another. 1260 office supplies. It's a group account. Create another. 1420 wedding supplies. It's a group account. Create another. 1390 in capitals, total current assets. and it's a group total, T. Create another 1400 in capitals, fixed assets. It's a group total. No, it's a heading account, H. Create another 1450 computer cash register. Is a group account, so that's the default selection. Create another 1480 store furniture, a group account. $1,500 vehicle, a group account. 1550 store, a group account. 1590 total fixed assets in caps, and it's a total, a group total. The next one, 2000 current liabilities. Is a group heading. 2100 bank loan. It's a group account. 2200 accounts payable. And it's a group account. 2250 credit card payable. And it is a group account. 2650 GST charged on services. It is a group account. In fact, it is a subgroup account. If you'll see there, it has a notation at the end, A in brackets, subgroup account. Create another 2670 GST paid on purchases, another subgroup account. A. Create another 2750 GST owing. This one here is S, which is a subgroup total. I want you to put refund in brackets at the end of that. Refund. $27.90, and this is all in all caps, total current liabilities. This is a group total. Create another 2800 long-term liabilities, all in caps. and it is a group heading. 2850, mortgage payable. It is a group account. Create another. Total long-term liabilities. $28.90. Total long-term liabilities, it is a group total. Create another. 3,000. Owner's equity. It is a group heading. Create another. 3560. C&G Gazer Capital. So that is the owner's capital account. It is a group account. $3,600 net income is already there. If you remember when we first opened our chart of accounts, there was already an account called 3,600. We can double check it. If I just go in here into my accounts, the accounts are listed in order, and so you'll see it right at the bottom, the 3,600 current earnings. It's already there, but what I may need to do is to change its name so that it's named in our chart of accounts net income, and I can do that in here. I just go in there, pull it up, and then rename it in here, net income. And I want you to put save and close at that point. And then I want to go back now into continue to create. You see how it has been renamed? Still 3,600 but renamed. I want to continue creating, so I just go and open again my little red create account command, and I am now at 3690. 3690, all in caps. Total owner's equity. Total owner's equity. This one is a group total. Create another. 4,000 revenue, and this is a group heading. Create another. 4020 revenue from services, and this is a group account. Revenue from services. Create another. Sales discounts 4,200. Sales discounts, it is a group account. Create another. 4,390. Total revenue, all in caps. This is a group total. 5,000. Expenses, all in caps. And this is a heading, group heading. 5020. Advertising. It is a group account. 5030. bank and credit card fees. So obviously these are your expense accounts. Group account, create another 50/60. Hydro expense, group account, create another 52/20. Insurance expense, group account, create another 52/40. Interest expense, it's a group account, create another 52/60. Telephone expense, group account, create another 52/80. Wedding supplies used expense, create another, the last one 55/90. Total expense, all in caps, total expenses, and this is a group total T, and I want you to save and close. Now in your handout it says print the chart of accounts, and it says change the name of the 3600 account. We've already done that. We could have done it at the end. We did it as we were going. Right, now one way that you can check that we have put in all our accounts correctly is to check the validity of accounts. So this just checks to see that our accounts are valid, they are placed, they are numbered correctly and are in the proper order. So to do that, I want you to just click the red check the validity of accounts command, and it says that my accounts are in logical order. I hope you find the same. If your accounts are not in logical order, I want you to just go and scroll down and check the grouping and double check again the account numbers that you've done. You've assigned proper groupings, and also you've assigned proper account numbers for each, because remember from your accounting basics course that the accounts are logically placed with assets accounts in numbered between 1,000 and 1,999. Your liabilities accounts are 2,000 to 2,999. Your owner's equity 3 to 3,999. Your revenue accounts 4,000 to 4,999. So sometimes if you misnumber an account so that it's a revenue account but it is numbered incorrectly, then you have a problem. Or if you misgroup your accounts as well, again that will cause your accounts not to be in logical order. So just watch out for all that. Otherwise, if you were following with me exactly, your accounts should be in logical order.